1, 2, 3, funky.
Good morning everyone. So today's video is going to be a study with me. So I'm not going to be doing little updates in this video. It's basically going to be a voiceover video. So I hope you'll enjoy this study with me, and let's hit it with the time lapses and the voiceovers. Okay, before I get started with the time lapses, this is the last time I talk, I promise. But I did originally film a study with me video and I just wasn't happy with it just because I talked too much, and we all know that's a bit of a pain in the butt when you're trying to watch people study. So I thought I would show you what I got stationery wise, because I ordered some things online from Japanese stationery stores, and I showed it in that video, but because I'm not uploading it, I'm gonna re-show you guys. So the first thing I got was these two Acro Pilot 300 pens, and I got two of these because my good friend Jade was very kind to me and gave me this one because I was obsessed with it, literally, and I was like, well, if I lose this one I don't have a backup, so I bought two just in case, you know, and these are quite expensive, so I would only invest in them if you know you're going to use them. So the reason I'm going to use these all the time is because they're thin and they make my handwriting small, and that's what I like. So I thought straight away, right, I'm going to invest in two, and I have them, and all I have to do now is buy refills, so I'm good. Then the last things I got were the Mard liners. So I'm still waiting on quite a few of them from a Japanese store called Bungo. It means stationery in Japanese, and it's located in Melbourne. It just sells Japanese stationery. I got these Mard liners from Pop Addiction. These are the colours that I couldn't find on Bungo's website. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. And it was the summer green, the apricot, the gold, and the purple. So these are the ones I could not find on Bungo, and I've got a bunch more coming from Bungo. So once they come in, I will show you guys that, whether it's in this video or the next video I post. So that's my little haul, but before I get into the studying, I just wanted to let you guys know that obviously it's study season, so I'm going to be looking like this most of the time. Please excuse that. And also I have just decided that I'm just going to film study with me's in my study season because I love them, you love them, we all happy, we're good. Let's get on to the time lapses. Okay, so I started off my Saturday by writing out what I wanted to get done that day, and then I moved on to some math notes as I have a maths exam coming up. I then moved on to what I'm going to call English quote mind maps, which is basically just so that I could take the quotes out of the book and write them on a singular piece of paper, so that when I wrote them up, they were just in front of me rather than me having to flip through the book. Then of course your girl wanted a milkshake, so there's a montage for you. Since my English exam was coming up at the time on the Tuesday, the day I am voiceovering is Tuesday, so hallelujah, it's over. But at the time I was writing up my quotes, as we were allowed to take a quote sheet in just with the quotes, no techniques, no meanings. So I was writing that up so that I could go over it and memorize it before I had to take the techniques and quotes off the page, if that makes any sense. And I did this before I started doing a practice essay, which you will see in a minute. My Saturday off, I just started writing up some answers to the questions for my food tech assignment, but that's not due to April, so I'm not too stressed about that assignment. That's why I didn't do a lot of it on this day. Okay, so my last thing I filmed on Sunday was me doing my first history essay. For my history assignment, we have to do 2 essays, so this weekend I worked on the first one. So it is currently the next weekend since I filmed that study with me, and I edited it yesterday, and I found I didn't have enough footage. So I'm going to add more footage from this weekend to the study with me just so it's longer. I really liked how it's turned out so far, so again I'm not going to keep talking. But yeah, I thought I might just let you know why there's such a big jump, because I thought I had enough footage but I didn't, so yeah. Okay, so I gotta admit I did have quite a slow morning. It is now 10 o'clock and I'm just starting to get some work done. So before I begin, I thought I might show you the Myliners that I was waiting for in the mail. They came in on Thursday. So I got 7 from Pulp Addiction, which were the ones I was waiting for. So these are what they look like. Okay, so the first one I got was grey. It just looks like that. The pink one. Then I got the vermilion one, blue-green one, the orange one, the red one, and the smoke blue. So those are the 7 I got, and I have actually found some more online, so I might possibly get them. But they are the colours I found that I didn't buy, and I kind of skimmed past because I didn't really know if I wanted them, but kind of considering getting them now, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so this weekend I worked on my second essay. I had finished my first essay the weekend before, and so I was just going over this one. I also constantly edited these 2 essays throughout the weekend, so you will see time lapses of me editing it every so often, but I'm happy to report it is now done and dusted and ready and raring to go to be submitted on Thursday. On Sunday, I started on my geography assignment. As the current time I'm filming this voiceover, which is Tuesday, it is due next Wednesday. So I have to get a move on with this assignment. But you know, it's not one thing I'm passionate about, so I gotta force myself to do it. Anyway, so I'm doing apples for my assignment. We have to write an essay on how climate change is affecting the growth of a food product. So I've chosen an apple, as you can see, and here I'm just writing notes before I do the actual essay, which I still haven't started. Told you there was going to be more history assignment time lapses. Sneak peek, my next video is going to be a bullet journaling video, and part of it was me logging how often I eat fruit, and so far I have eaten fruit every day this month and I am very proud of myself, so I'm going to keep that tradition because an apple a day keeps the doctor away, as they say. So here I'm doing more maths notes, as I had some more maths notes from my textbook that I brought home. The only time I write in maths notes is when the teacher gives us an example of the topic or unit we're doing, so that when I am studying I can refer back to them. And I've been keeping this tradition going as I don't want to stress myself out before studying, because I just want to be able to do topic tests, not have to write notes that could take me up to a week depending on how much there is. Then to end my study with me, I just memorized my techniques and meanings for my English exam. Yay! Editing Sarah here. I forgot to do an outro. What's new? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up because it really supports my channel and it lets me know that you enjoyed this video and that you'd like to see it in the future. Please subscribe if you're new to join my growing group, and you know, so you don't miss out on this amazing content. And I'll see you all in my next video very, very soon. Goodbye.
She sees him walking in a straight line.